guys. Today I look a little different because I'm trying to figure out how to record these a different way, and I downloaded OBS Studios so I can screen record in like live react, because that's what I wanted to do in the beginning, but I can't figure out how to connect my camera, my DSLR, to my iMac and use that for the recording of me. So what is happening is I'm using OBS Studios. I have my browser open on YouTube. That's recording. Then I'm recording myself on my FaceTime camera, my webcam. So we're going to see how it goes. I apologize. It's not the best quality, but it's freaking recording. It's pretty freaking clear. And I'm going to have to figure out the cord situation to get my computer plugged in to do this, because I'm very not with the shits when it comes to this stuff. So there's that. Now, I am pretty sure my last video that I made on here was about Jessica Kent, and whether, I said, is Jessica Kent a liar, or whatever the hell I said. And I didn't really express my thoughts well enough in that video. I wasn't articulate enough, and I pretty much, I just didn't get the point across. Do I believe Jessica Kent? No, I don't. I guess the main point of that video was just to tell you guys, I just really don't give enough of a shit to be upset about the things that are going on. You know what I mean? I don't know her personally. I don't know her boyfriend personally, or any of her boyfriends or husbands, her kids. I've never been to prison. That's what I meant. Do I think it's horrible what she's doing and what her boyfriend is doing? Absolutely. I think it's horrible, the lies that they're spreading, the false information they're spreading, the manipulation, the narcissistic tendencies. I think all of those things are horrible. I am just not personally affected by it, and I don't have that sort of parasocial relationship with them that I care to where it affects me. But I do think that it's terrible and horrible, and they should not be on the internet doing that, because who the hell lies about that? It's just bizarre. So anyways, if you guys didn't know, well, first of all, now I already got myself all out of whack here. So if you guys don't know, my name is Caitlin. Hi, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. If you are new, which you probably are, because I only have less than 70 people on here, please hit the like and subscribe button. It helps me, of course. Obviously, you guys know that. If you are not new to my channel, also hit the like and share. Turn your post notifications on if you think you're interested. I have a second channel here on YouTube. It's called Horror Takes Caitlin, where I react to paranormal, spooky, creepy, glitch in the matrix videos, things like that. And if you want to follow me on TikTok, I'll also put that on the screen. I try to post every other day on here, and then the alternating days on my other channel. However, I do have two small young children. I do go to school full time. I have a household to run. And this isn't, I would like this to be my job, but it's not my job right now, and I'm putting as much time as I can into it. I just have a bunch of other things going on. Now, we can circle back around, okay? As long as you smash the subscribe the subscribe button, it helps me. Thank you, because, we got to reach the watch time hours if I want it to be my job, which would be fucking phenomenal, but okay. Anyways, I like this much better because I feel like I'm talking to my friends and giving them the cheesemate, So, in the last video, you guys know, I'm not doing, research. I'm not going to be like Tracy Noel, which is the video that we're going to be watching, the live we're going to be watching. I'm not going to give you, the history and the research and all of that. I'm not like Tira. I only know her first name. I don't remember her channel name. Tira, she does research, or she's she knows all the stuff. I don't. I just watch these videos and I want to talk about what I think. So I wanted to watch this a little bit because I started to watch it last night and I was like, ooh, this is changing my opinion from my last video, because I hadn't watched this. I didn't ever watch Tracy Noel. I was just watching Mindy and Tira. So we're going to see what I think about it, all right? That's what we're going to do. If you got your leduch, your Dutch Bros, if you got anything like that, get it. Your drinks, your snacks, your cobija, your smoking devices, because I got one too. Hey, Mindy, we're the vape gang, but get whatever you need. Like I said, this quality is going to have to do for now, and we're just rocking with it, all right? We're rocking with it. So I forward this a little bit because it was like nothing was going on. But the people in the screen, this guy right here is Malik. He was Burner 420 or Jeremy's cellie, right? In prison in Utah. And Burner said that they were only cellies for like 30 days, which, okay, a lot of shit can happen in 30 days in prison, right? And then you guys know this is Mindy, right? She was Jessica Kent's friend. She went to her house to try to get sober, seeking freaking solace and like asylum. And Jessica just was running a trap house pretty much, smoking the metafinas and riding dicks and having hookers in the house and like all this shit, right? And this is Tracy. This is her live, her panel. I don't really know if she knows Jessica or if she met her. I don't know. But she's reporting on all this stuff. So we're going to listen to a little bit of it and then I'm going to stop. You know what I mean? I'm going to forward through it a little bit and just kind of let's see what they're talking about. All right? All right, let's go.
Is like a bitch, you know, and that's where we started calling him the Buster from, is from the feds.
So actually, Malik, something that I was
wait, did I miss something? I missed something.
Talking to you about it a little bit earlier was Jason. Jason is Burner's wife's girlfriend. Well, his girlfriend. Sorry, not wife.
It's Burner's girlfriend's husband. Jason is Jessica Kent's husband that she married, right? She was friends with him for all of these years while she was in a relationship with Reese. Then while she was in the relationship with Reese and Jason was in prison, she was emailing Jason, sexting him through the email system while she was with Reese, and then has the nerve and audacity to say that Reese cheated on her. But meanwhile, you're sending your coochie through the mail. So that was bizarre to me. So she married Jason after she left Reese. Married Jason. They were married for 4 months. And then Mindy says that Jessica set him up to get pinched by the feds. And I'm like, God dang. So yeah, there's that.
Girlfriend's ex-husband or husband.
No,
her husband. They're still married.
Oh, we got Pino backstage here. Let's add him up.
Oh, Pino?
All right.
What's
we got
up, Pino?
Here.
Pino from yesterday, Pino.
Yep.
Oh,
He's
Pino,
up
what's up,
here.
Pino?
All the
How everybody doing? I just figured I'd let y'all see my face first.
Hi.
I'm sorry.
I love his accent.
But so Jason is Jessica's husband. He got put in feds.
Jason, so Jessica is the one that's with the hook.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And I don't even know. Somebody explain to me what is a hook, because I think he explains it, but I still don't understand. I've never been to prison.
They're together, but
I don't know.
Jason and her are actually married. A couple months back, Jason got picked up by the feds randomly.
Mm-hmm.
Went to feds, and he comes up here, and wouldn't you know, all of a sudden he's, they're fucking and everything else. So.
Oh no.
Certain feelings.
And not to shit on anybody's, like, I'm not gonna yuck anybody's yum, but like, Jessica, Reese is handsome, okay? Reese is handsome. If you take away like according to Jessica, the alcoholism, the drug addiction, the abuse that she showed in those videos and that she alleges, he's a handsome man, just like looking at him. He's a handsome man. Burner, without like, I mean, it's a bit much. The all the face tattoos is a bit much for me. The other tattoos, cool. Tat it up, but like the peep, I don't know about that. But he is a handsome guy. Like, if you can see past all the island boy aesthetic, he's a handsome guy. Jason is kind of, I can just picture the freaking smell of the basement smoking the metafinas with Jessica, going just ham on the cowgirl. Like, I can just, ugh. You know what I mean? It's just like it's just, I don't even know, juxtaposed is the only word I could think. But anyway, sorry. I know I keep interrupting. These are just the things I'm thinking, like, holy shit. And then to have the nerve, gall, and audacity to be friends with this man for so many years. Then you get with him when he gets out of prison. Then you're doing the illegal activities with him. And then you send him back to prison. And then when he goes to prison, then you leave him? Damn. You were holding him down when he was in prison the first time. And then you get out and marry him. You can't even hold him down while he's...
about him. He has a feeling about certain feelings about him, and that's where the term Buster comes from. Is that's Jason's term for him? It's disrespect for him, living and fucking his wife.
In California, a buster is
Oh,
like
so-
a punk.
Wow.
That's what we call a
I didn't
buster.
know all
Like,
this stuff. I just knew from what I know,
you know.
what I've experienced.
and not just gang people. I've never been in a gang, but
So,
if you're a buster, you're like a punk.
and sleeping with Jason's wife at the time.
Yes.
Current
Jason's
wife,
wife.
current wife.
Okay,
Well, I can't. Well, Jason,
Let's
I don't
see.
have.
I think I saw this.
My vehicle. They just couldn't open the trunk.
Okay. Sorry, Pino.
Things. You know?
That's how they do it. Just
I think they bonded on their lies. I think that they both know everything about each other, and that is their bond. That they both
Oh, for sure.
know.
Oh my! Was it Tracy or?
Oh,
Who
for
was the
sure.
owner that was
Jessica
asking
and
about
Berner definitely know
the time I
everything
got in
about
that
each
fight?
other. They definitely know
And they
that
said says the
each
thing
other is
happened
lying.
now.
And they're just going with it because they're trying to get this guala guala. Like,
Anyway,
you know? Unfortunately, though, I don't know why, if it's like, honestly, this is like an honest question. I don't know if it's just the drugs or what, because according to Jessica and Berner, both of them, right, don't do any drugs, don't do anything. She admitted to having like a little lapse in her sobriety, and she was drinking and stuff like that, right, is what they've said. But what other people are saying is that Jessica has been doing drugs, right? But my question is it the drugs? Like, is it literally the crack and the metafinas that are making you guys so delusional to think that people are not gonna look? Like, people, all of this is like things that people can find. People can research this. People can look this up and see whether you're telling the truth. Like, they can request forms, they can do all of that. So, like, I don't understand. They can see how long you were in prison. They can see how long you were in jail. They can see what your crimes were, what you were charged with, what you were convicted of. Like, these are things that you can look up. So I don't understand, like, why even lie about something that is so easily disproved, you know? Like, if I'm going to lie about something, I'm going to lie about shit that you can't find any information on, because it's going to be my word against nothing, because you can't find any shit on it. You know what I mean? Like, if it's so easily disproven, why even lie about it, you know? And I guess it's just like, lie, and die with the lie. You know what I mean? Shout out to Bo Vintage. Like, I don't understand why they think these are not things that people can look into and refute. I don't know.
Did you watch the video? Did you hear what he called you? Did you hear what he
Yeah,
said about you?
what, is he gonna say something good?
Right.
He can't say
I mean,
so many great things. I've heard from in prison.
it was that video was so predictable. I puppeteer that motherfucker and that bitch every day. They do what I want them to do.
I love
They are
Mindy,
so
dude.
predictable. I say something, then they make a video. You know,
Mindy-
I could have told you last night he was gonna make that video and say
Mindy,
that about you.
my Scorpio
Well,
sister.
You know, what I thought was interesting to me was, first he said Monster was his homie, right?
And just putting it out there, dude, Malik is fucking
I
yoked.
did say yesterday.
Now, I'm gonna skip. I'm so sorry. I told you I was gonna be skipping around.
It's from setting a fucking cigarette on it, bitch. And
Wait. Now, god damn it.
Okay?
okay.
Obviously, I did
Yeah.
that. So what they're gonna do they're going to say, okay, we grant early parole termination is approved.
And that's the thing also, like, if you guys are watching my video, then you guys have probably already watched other videos. If Burner made that video, right, where, yeah, I think it was a live that Jessica was in, where he was like, oh, if you want to see my paperwork, you have to subscribe to the Patreon. But what Malik says and what Mindy has said and anybody else that has gone to prison is you get all your paperwork. So if you are mad and upset that people are saying you're a liar and not believing you, why don't you just present it? I mean, you know, it's kind of like presenting your medical records. It's kind of like, I get it. But at the same time, this is your whole thing. Like, your whole platform on the internet is about you going to prison in 8 months turned to 8 years and all this shit, and like, just show it. If it's easier to just put it to bed and show people instead of continuing to like make a joke out of it. Oh, if you want to see it, you're gonna have to pay. No, you could just show it. Like, what? I don't know. It's just weird to me. And then I believe there's a part in here where they talk about what he did, what he says he did in prison. So I want to forward to that because it was very interesting.
We lost Pino. Yeah, we did. If he comes back up, we'll add him back up.
I don't know, dude.
Somewhere, so he might have.
Like, the more I'm watching on this situation, the more I'm like, y'all motherfuckers are lying.
But
and
for everyone in the chat,
it's
I don't
bizarre.
know how many mods. I only see one of my mods in here right now. Listen, I just ask that everybody be respectful of everyone, and if he or his wife or girlfriend.
Breaking news. Burner is in Utah. Let's have him on here. I'm in Salt Lake. We can stay live and we can meet up with Burner.
Oh.
I can go get him.
No, you're pretty yoked up. Oh no, I don't think that's a good idea. But can you imagine like building your whole platform? Like, let me tell you. So if you guys know, if you watch my other video, I am sober, right? I have been sober for 5 years in June this year. Okay, I'll be sober for 5 years. So the group, I was going to another place for like a year, right? The first year, me being sober, I was going to another place here in my area. Then I was freaking watching Jessica Kent videos, and she was on there saying she was part of groups Recover Together. And it was an app, it was online, and it was MTA, medically treated assistance. Right? And that's what I was in. But I wanted to do it online because I was having to go every day at the other place that I was in, and I didn't want to do it. So she had it in her videos that she was part of a group. She was a group partner and blah, 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 blah. So I went and I signed up for groups, and I was in groups for like almost a little over 3.5 years because they just shut all their California ones down. And so that's how I was watching Jessica Kent. Like, she said she was part of something. I believed her and trusted her judgment because she's been sober for all these years and all this stuff. And so I went and I did my treatment through there, my group through there. And now to just think, like, this bitch has been lying. She's over here taking the Adderalls, taking the metafinas, getting drunk, doing all this stuff, and you have over 1 million subscribers, way over 1 million, I'm pretty sure, on TikTok, based on the, you know, sobriety communities, the addiction recovery communities, prison communities, all this stuff, and all these people like trust your opinion and what you're saying, and now we're learning that it's just a facade. It's all phony, and it's really disappointing. And I don't understand why they feel like they need to lie. Maybe because they're already so far in it and they just can't see the light at the end of the tunnel to get themselves out of the mess they've created. But like, people fuck up, dude. You know, like, if you would have admitted in the beginning, you know, even a little bit after the beginning, if you would have admitted and come out and said, hey, look, listen, guys, I know this is what I've built my platform on. I know this is what you guys correlate me with, what you tie me to, and you guys trust me in this. But look, I'm having a hard time. I've, you know, had slip-ups. This is what I'm doing, and I need help. People would have been more understanding and, you know, not get so up in arms. But when you continue to lie and people realize and they start to be able to disprove your truths, that's when people start to feel manipulated and people start to get salty because they're like, well, you're insulting my intelligence. You're insulting my intelligence. You're taking the money that my view is getting you and my support is getting you and doing what? Just pretty much telling me, fuck off, you're an idiot, you're not smart enough to figure it out. Like, you know what I mean? But I want to skip to the part where they say what Burner did in prison. So, hold on.
To a vegetable.
Okay.
Here, and then all of a sudden, magically,
Okay.
Burner has to box him, by the way.
Right. So if you guys have watched any other videos, Malik said that Burner burned him for the Suboxone that Malik had. I guess Malik was like, had Suboxone in prison or whatever, and he told Burner that he had it in the cell, and Malik was gonna go to like the hole or something. I don't know. He was gonna do something, so he told Burner, hey, it's in here, grab my stuff and move it for me, you know, whatever, when the officers come in. Well, I guess Burner just took it and then lied and said that the cops took everything after they found it and all this stuff, but there was never a report. Malik never got in trouble. Burner never got in trouble because Malik wasn't even there. So according to Burner, he just said it wasn't mine, and they just didn't get him in trouble, which I don't think would happen in prison. And a few weeks later or a few days later, I don't remember what he said, all of a sudden Burner has the Suboxone. You know what I mean? So he stole it. He told a fib and he burned him. That's where the name Burner comes from. So, yeah. But this is what I wanted to hear. This is what I wanted to listen to with you guys. What Mindy's going to say.
Yeah, by the way, after they moved me, a week later, you know, he probably tried to keep it on low. Magically, people say Burner has Suboxone. Where the fuck did
Because
he
he
get it from?
stole it from you, homeboy. He saw the he saw the opportunity and he snatched it.
And this is the question for Mindy. Let's see if it'll let me add it. Okay. Oh, wait, wrong one. There we go.
Ask
Okay.
Mindy to
Okay,
debunk
Burner
what.
said Mindy did 2 years. Mindy went to prison in 2013 and got out in 2017.
I wanna
did
meet Mindy,
4 years
dude.
and some change, and then I was at the halfway house for 6 months. So I say 5 years.
I relate
because
to Mindy
that
so
was 5
heavily.
years
My
of life.
Scorpio sister. We are so much alike.
Really, if we're gonna count every fucking day and DT's Decker Lake jails, I told you I was charged when I was 16. I started doing adult time at 16. Not juvenile. I was an adult to their eyes.
That's crazy, dude. To be
And those were
in.
the charges.
That's scary. I'm not cut out for jail or prison.
So
I'm just
let's
not.
just count as just prison itself, because that's where we met the hook, in prison.
And his claim to fame is that he stabbed someone and turned them into a vegetable. That the person is a vegetable to this day.
That's
That's what he says.
why would you ever, like, literally explain it to me? Why literally ever in the history of the world would you want that to be who people know you as? The guy who stabbed somebody in prison and turned them into a vegetable. Okay. Why? Why is that necessary? Why? And it wasn't even in self-defense. So, like, it's not like somebody was, fucking with you. Somebody was going to come and harm you. You just, like, you didn't have to do that. You had options, my guy. Like, you had options.
Yeah.
I smashed someone into a vegetable. Just hear that shit, okay? I smashed someone into a vegetable.
Right.
That means you fucking pancake this fool. Okay? You have to know how to fight, right? Or stab him. But you don't have the charge.
Right.
Right.
That's
That's
why
the
I said
thing.
it's sealed, so we can't see shit. The only thing I did see is a news article that said he was involved in some kind of incident with another.
But that's what I was saying earlier about if I'm going to lie, I'm going to lie about something that there's no proof of. So maybe because his record is sealed, he feels comfortable with just saying whatever. But he's acting like there wasn't other people in the fucking prison with him. Like he was it was only him and the other guy that were in the prison. Those were the two people in the prison. The prison is full of motherfuckers. Like, and you're saying nobody else, come on. Nobody is corroborating Berner's story. They're completely refuting it and shutting it down and saying that he did not do, and he was not that person in prison, which is fine. Which is fine. That's how I would be. I would just be there just like, oh shit, let me just put my head down and do what I gotta do. I'm not, but.
2 other inmates injuring another. But
If you were outside, so it's me, Mindy, and Tracy, okay? Mindy and Tracy, me and you are all walking. I beat somebody up.
Everybody gets in trouble.
I beat somebody up. You guys are involved because we were all walking
Right.
together.
Right.
Now,
Everybody's going to jail, or you're already in prison, but.
were you there? Obviously.
Yes.
So are you going to be in the report? Yes, until they investigate it. Are you
Right.
guilty?
Right.
For what? I was just there.
Right.
They're just investigating everything. So he has never done anything in that prison. Period.
You should watch his interview with Jessica Kent. She interviewed him, and the whole interview was about him turning this guy into a vegetable.
Wow.
Oh my god, that is fucking nuts. We'll have to watch that. We'll have to watch that next because
to a place where he describes the
that's
stuff he's
nuts.
done,
Oh
like,
shit,
this
Malik's
is-
bringing out the hookah. Oh my god. But anyways, I just wanted to clarify like a little bit more for you guys because I didn't think that I got it out in that video, and obviously I have less than 100 subscribers on this channel, but I saw, I believe it was a woman commenting saying that I should do more research and then my opinion might change. And you're right. Like I watched more videos but I don't think I was concise enough with my, trying to get my words out and what I was actually saying. I do think that what they're doing is terrible. What I'm saying is I am just not personally affected. So I don't feel that strongly. But I do disagree, and I don't think it's all right. I think it's pretty fucking weird and strange and a little bit like sociopathic tendencies. It's like very bizarre behavior, pathological liar behavior, and it's crazy that they're in the same, like they're the same two people in a relationship that are doing the same thing. It's very bizarre. But yeah, that's all I have for today. Next time I'll find that video where Jessica is interviewing Berner because I want to hear more in depth about that. So I hope I got my point across more to you guys, and I hope you guys just like hanging out with me. This format I like way better, so we're gonna see how it does. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. It's Friday, the beginning of the weekend. I hope you guys have a good time, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, bye.